Okay, hello everyone. It has been a while. I know. It's been a long time. I have been super inconsistent with uploading, and I know, I'm sorry. I am doing the best that I can. Just before I jump into today's video, I wanted to give you guys a quick little update / explanation as to why I haven't really been uploading as frequently as I have intended to be. Basically, in sum, things got a little bit crazier than I had anticipated just with like my schedule. I've been kind of busy. I kind of just got like very overwhelmed. I stopped working out. I stopped eating right. I just kind of got really like lazy, and yeah, I just really gave myself a break. Another reason why though I haven't been working out is that I also got surgery. I'm all better now and I am still pretty busy, but I'm going to do my best to try and get videos up because I love it a lot and I want to keep providing you guys with some super awesome cool content. Anyway, this video though is about living my full potential for a month, which I think is kind of ironic because these past couple weeks have been definitely not to my fullest potential. It's been a decent amount of time since my productive month, which is okay. It's fine, we're just gonna ignore that. In the month of January, I was very productive. I was ready to start 2020 off amazingly. And so you might be asking, how do you even live your life to your fullest potential? That is a very, very difficult thing to measure. I made a long list of all the things that I wanted to get done every day, and then I basically just tried to do them for the whole month. So without further ado, let's jump right in and you guys will hopefully have a great time. But before we do, real quick, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you should do that because why not? Okay, so I started out by making a long list of everything that I wanted to accomplish every day, and in order to keep track of that all, I made a habit tracker in my journal. For those of you who don't know, I journal every day, and so I thought it would be really easy to include my to-do list in my journal in order to keep track of everything. So I kind of just made this big, huge spreadsheet kind of thing where I would be able to check things off as I did them throughout the day, or at the end of the day as I looked back on my day. In total, I had 25 different tasks or habits that I tried to get done every day for the 31 days in January. So once I had the final habit tracker written down in my journal, I would be able to go through and check off each boxes as I accomplished the task, or at the end of the day as I looked back on the things that I got done that day. Instead of just like coloring in the box or checking it off, I decided to do this cool little zigzag pattern where each box I would alternate the direction of the diagonal lines that I was going in, so then by the end of the month it would form this really beautiful pattern. Stay tuned to the end of the video to see what it looks like. I am honestly really happy with how it turned out, especially because I used different colored pens for each task, so it just created this beautiful rainbow gradient of this really pretty pattern. As for how my day went, I wanted to make sure that I started off every day with a relaxed morning routine. I had noticed that last year in 2019 I had a lot of mornings where I would just rush out the door, forget to eat breakfast, or run out of time to eat breakfast, and it just started off my day in a really negative way. I just felt really frazzled and it kind of put a damper on the rest of my day. So when I went into this month, I wanted to make sure that I had a relaxed morning routine every day, so that actually meant that I woke up 30 minutes earlier than I normally did. So I normally wake up at 6:15 for school, and this month, instead of that, since I woke up 30 minutes earlier, I woke up at 5:45 every morning, and that is something that I have been continuing to do now that January is over. I find that it just gives me a lot more time in the morning to relax and get my day started really nicely instead of having to just rush out the door. So the first thing that I did when I woke up was go and brush my teeth because good hygiene is super important, and I would also go ahead and wash my face. I'm gonna be honest, I have always been bad at making sure to wash my face at the beginning or end of the day. So this month, I was really trying to make sure that I took care of my skin. And every single time I washed my face, I always got water on my sleeves, which is super annoying, but it's fine. Afterwards, I went ahead and made my bed. I think that making your bed in the morning is a really good habit to get into, which I really loved that I got done this month. I think a made bed totally changes the look of your room and just makes everything look nicer and neater, and it's a great way to start your day off in an organized way. In order to get my blood flowing, I always did a stretch routine. Most of the times I did this in the morning, but sometimes I would do it later in the day, before or after a workout or something like that. If you guys would like a more in-depth stretch routine, let me know in the comments down below, and also give this video a thumbs thumbs up and I will totally do that for you guys. Stretching is super important for your health and just put me in such a better mood. And another thing that is amazing for your health, probably better than most things, is to drink lots of water. January was my month of hydration. I have never been the best at drinking enough water, so starting in January, I've tried to be drinking 3 bottles a day. So you're supposed to be drinking about half an ounce to an ounce of water for every pound that you weigh. So to make math easy, I made it my goal to drink 3 24-ounce water bottles every day, which is 72 ounces. I would usually try to drink a whole bottle of water in the morning before I went off to school, and then I would drink the rest throughout the remainder of the day. I've also been trying to work on my faith journal more and just getting more into prayer. In 2020, I'm wanting to grow my faith a lot more, so I've been trying to pray more and use my faith journal more and just strengthen my relationship with God. I've been using my faith journal kind of as a creative outlet with that because I love art and writing, and so I just thought it would be super fun to grow in my faith in a creative way. I also tried to get dressed every single day instead of just hanging out in my pajamas nonstop, even on the weekends, as well as do my makeup, because for me that just helps me feel a lot more put together, and for some reason it just helps me get more done, because when I feel put together and I look put together, then I feel like I should get more done. I don't know if that makes sense, but in my mind it does. I definitely did not do my hair and makeup and look really cute every day. I definitely wore like leggings some days and didn't do this crazy makeup look all the time, but I did try to focus overall on making myself look presentable in order for me to feel good. Also, a lot of the times I wouldn't be able to update my journal as I was getting these things done, so I actually made a bullet list on my phone that I could check off throughout the day. So as I completed each task, I kind of just clicked on it to check it off, so then I could go back into my journal at the end of the day to remember which things I've gotten done. And it also helped me to make sure I got everything done throughout the day to see what I had left to do. So then most days I would head off to school because, you know, just like any other teenager, I have school Monday through Friday. But before heading out the door, I would of course have to have a really good healthy breakfast. I was trying my best to eat healthy the entire month of January, where I didn't want to have any heavily processed foods or any packaged foods, with the exception of healthy alternatives that are like whole healthy foods, so like oats and things like that. My go-to breakfast is always oatmeal. I like to top it with a bunch of different things, but my go-to toppings are peanut butter and Greek yogurt. It sounds kind of weird together, but I promise you it is literally amazing and I am obsessed. Oh my gosh, I was trying to show you guys how good that looked and I just dropped it on my kitchen table. I'm still gonna eat it. Oh my gosh, that is so good. As I eat breakfast, I like to go through my daily to-do list, which I always type out on my phone the night before so then I can use it throughout the day to see what I need to get done that day. I made this personal calendar on my phone using a Google document. It's literally just a table in a Google Docs, and I just use it for every single day. I input anything and everything that I have happening, and I color code it to like my classes and everything, and to me it's just super helpful. I also have a packed lunch for school where I would eat any kind of healthy foods for lunch. And then every day I also tried to get in some form of physical activity. So for the month of January, I actually did a core challenge where I did abs every day. I made a whole video about that if you guys are interested. And then also every day I tried to do some workout, whether that was lifting or just doing a simple walk around my neighborhood. Another thing that I did every day was I took a second of the day video. It's pretty self-explanatory. Basically, I've just been taking a second-long video for every day, and I use an app called Leap Second to put them all together. So then by the end of the year, I'll have this big long compilation of seconds that will make about a 5-minute long video. I also ate dinner every night, of course, and also took my vitamin with my dinner because taking a daily multivitamin is very, very important for your health and something that I've been trying to do every day. I would of course get into my pajamas at the end of the day, and then I would also tidy up my room every single day so that I could wake up to a clean room the next morning. I would take off my makeup and wash my face at the end of the day to make sure that my face was super clean and I didn't have any gross makeup to sleep in overnight. Another thing that I forgot to talk about was that I tracked my calories and macros every day. This was more for me to just kind of get an idea of how many calories that I intook every single day, and then also to make sure that I had a good balance of my macromolecules. I also journaled every day, and I have been doing that for quite some time now. I have a bunch of different videos on my journaling experiences and things like that, so if you want to check those out, you totally should. I would also try to have my homework done every night so then I wouldn't have to stress about it the next day or throughout throughout the week, as well as I also made a to-do list for the next day, so then I had a plan for when I woke up the next morning. I also have a very bad habit of late night snacking. Because I am doing the IB diploma, I do have quite a bit of late nights where I tend to go ham on my kitchen. I will totally eat everything all the time. But since I was doing a healthy eating month this month, I would only snack on healthy food. But regardless, eating late at night usually isn't that great for you, so I would try my best to not eat after 8 p.m. every night. So 8 p.m. was my cutoff for eating, and I definitely didn't do it every day, but I tried my best. And then I also brushed my teeth before going to bed, and I also flossed. I have never been that great at flossing. I don't really think that many people are. So I really wanted to make sure that I flossed every day this month. And let me tell you, it was a really good habit to get into. Anyway, I think that was it for the 25 things that I did every day. But the video isn't over yet. I actually wanted to share with you guys how the month went and a couple different experiences that I had throughout the month. So here we go. Hey guys, so today is January 27th and I just thought I would give you guys a quick little update. I have already gotten ready for bed. I am doing some journaling real quick. I just thought that I would talk to you guys for a little bit. So today was really hard this year in 2020 so far. I've been having a great year. So many things have been going right, and then all of a sudden things just kind of went wrong, or were at least just unexpected, and it just kind of derailed me. Here, I'll show you guys. So I already did my daily journaling, and I just went and updated my productivity calendar thing that I'm doing. So this is where we're at. It actually looks really cool, all filled up. But as you can see, this past like week or two, I've really been slacking off, especially like in these couple categories. This one is the no eating after 8 p.m. I've been having some late nights and have been snacking and everything. But you can see too, just like today, I've had like a bunch of things that I haven't done. Yesterday as well, there was quite a bit that I didn't do. I just haven't been as productive as I would have hoped. But hey, we still got 4 more days. I'm going to crush it, get back on track. My word of the year is discipline, and part of that is not just staying disciplined to get those things done, but having the discipline to get back on track once I get off track. Obviously, you don't want to get off track, but that's also kind of how life goes. Not everything is going to go exactly as planned. And so I did break my healthy eating month. I have been eating kind of really bad these past couple days. I just haven't really been in the highest spirits, but that's okay, because life is gonna hit you sometimes. It's gonna knock you down, but what's important is that you're able to get yourself back on track. And I've just been thinking through a lot of things, talking with friends that have been so supportive and just incredible. And you know, I made sure that I felt the feelings that I needed to feel. I worked through the emotions that I had, and now I am ready to come back strong and finish off the rest of this month living my life to my fullest potential. I think that part of this has taught me that it is so important to understand that you aren't always going to live your life to your full potential. You can work as hard as you possibly can, but you are going to need to take rest days, and that is okay. That is actually necessary in order for you to stay sane and just live a life of happiness and gratitude and love. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of touch base with you guys and be kind of real with you for a little bit and just let you know that, you know, we are not perfect. I am not perfect. This is just a little reminder for you guys to take care of yourself, love yourself, and understand that it is okay to not be okay sometimes, but at the same time, make sure that you are taking care of yourself and get back on track. And that you don't let that sadness or confusion or frustration or whatever you're feeling, don't let that consume you to a point where you can't get back up and you can't continue being the best you that you can possibly be. Obviously, it's a little upsetting that things didn't go as planned, but that's life, and I'm just having faith in God's plan, God's timing, and just kind of continue relying on him through all of the times, good or bad. And so anyway, I'm gonna quit rambling and I'm going to get ready to go to bed. I love you guys. This month definitely wasn't perfect. I definitely had my down days, as you guys saw, but that is okay. That's life. That is how things go. However, despite the hard times and the good times and bad, I still completed the month and lived my life to as full of my potential as I could. So without further ado, this is how it went. Hello everyone, happy January 31st, and that means it is the last day of me living my life to my full potential for a whole month. This month has been kind of crazy, very productive I would say, but also I feel like a lot of things have started to feel very mechanical and less natural. I think that some of the habits I definitely am going to keep, and I think they were very beneficial, but I at the same time think that something just didn't really work out for me. I don't know, I feel like I don't really like having so much structure within my daily routine. I like having a little bit of like loosey-goosey, kind of leaving it up to how I'm feeling for the day, but I am still very, very proud of myself for having the discipline to keep with it. I am pretty much done as soon as I wash my face, brush my teeth, floss, and finish this water bottle, and then I will show you guys what the chart looks like after the entire month. So let me go do that real quick and I will be right back. Okay guys, I have gotten ready for bed and I have washed my face, brushed my teeth, flossed, got in my pajamas, drank the rest of my water. Where's my water bottle? Oh, drank all my water, and now it is time to finish crossing things off on my chart. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this real quick and then I will show you guys what I got. Woo! Okay, I did it. I did it. I did the whole month. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me show you. So this is what it looks like. Rest in peace to like this little chunk right here. But yeah, oh my gosh. I wonder how many squares I'm missing. Let me count. So I'm missing 37 squares. How many squares are there total? 25 times 31. I don't want to do that in my head. 775. So what did I just say? 37? Divide that by 775. So I lived my life to 95% of my potential. Not my full potential, but 95%. I would say that's pretty good. 95% is an A, so basically I'm winning at life right now. Succeeding, passing, whatever you want to say. No, but actually this month I've learned like so much. I just think it's like really interesting, and it was a really cool experiment for me to do this because I feel like my life, I've just like really gotten my life together this month. Not completely, like I am not perfect, nowhere near perfect, but I just think that I learned a lot. I challenged myself and I had a lot of discipline to get it all done, which I really love because that is my word of the year, which I'm sure you've heard me say a million times already. But the fact that I had the discipline to continue doing this, updating my chart every day, making sure that I got each activity or task done, just like makes me really proud of myself. And I think that it's so important to be able to look back and reflect on that and be proud of yourself. I just encourage you guys to try and live a more balanced life and have the discipline to do your best instead of just kind of pushing it off to whenever, you know? So yeah, that was my month of January, how it all went down. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. Go tell me what you think about it in the comments down below or on my Instagram. I learned a ton from this month and I hope you guys are inspired in any way to try and live your life in a more productive way, whatever that means to you. You guys should totally try something out like this if you're interested. And if you do, make sure to let me know in the comments down below again, or also on my Instagram, which we already discussed. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed today's video and I love you all very much and hope you all are having a wonderful day. I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!